I was stunned when I came to work yesterday morning and brokenhearted at what I saw a member of Congress doing. A member of Congress who listened in on a phone call from the President of the United States to a young wife, and in his way tried to express that opinion. He's a brave man, a fallen hero. He knew what he was getting himself into because he enlisted. There's no reason to enlist. He enlisted.
You saw it. John Kelly, White House Chief of Staff, and that was an impassioned defense of President Trump's phone call this week to the mother of a slain soldier. Joining us now, Republican Congressman Chris Stewart from Utah. He's a former stealth bomber pilot. I've never seen anything like that before, Congressman. Never. That was an impassioned defense and very effective, in my opinion. You say what?
Absolutely. It was so sincere. And look, these are my father's Air Force wings. As you said, I was an Air Force pilot. 4 of my brothers served, many of my family. There's no one I love and respect more than our young men and women who are sacrificing everything to protect and to serve our country. And to take an event like this very emotional, frankly, sacred event of someone's passing while they're serving, and to turn it into a political and manipulate it into a political football like this, I just can't begin to tell you how angry and frankly disgusted I am by it.
The Congresswoman, Frederica Wilson, she is today describing herself as a rock star. What do you say to that?
Well, I guess in some circles she is a rock star. But I'll tell you what, she just doesn't understand the military. She doesn't understand, in my opinion, the sacrifice of the military. And that conversation between the president
Congressman,
and his family...
forgive me for interrupting, but I think she does understand the military, and I don't think she likes it. I think she deliberately inserted herself into that conversation and used it for political reasons because she hates President Trump. That's my opinion.
Well, you may be right on that, and I'll tell you it's just one more example of how some people just jump over the cliff in their hatred for this president. And regardless of the outcome, and it's very unfortunate and it's very disappointing, but once again, I don't know what the president said in this conversation, but when someone says he knew what he was getting into, that is the supreme compliment. What you're saying is they knew it was dangerous. They knew they were putting their life on the line, and yet he still chose to do it. There is no more kind thing or complimentary thing you could say to someone than point that out. And to twist that as if it was meant to be disrespectful, or to twist it and to manipulate our Gold Star families, those people who have sacrificed things that we can't imagine. And again, to turn this and manipulate it into a football like this for politics because they disagree with this president or they don't like this president, I can't tell you the number of military members that I've talked to over the last 24 hours who are so angry that this happened the way it did.
But wait, Congressman, there is more. Brian Fallon, who was a senior aide in Hillary Clinton's 2016 campaign, this morning described General Kelly as odious. Again, what do you think of that?
Well, I have no idea what he means by that or why he would say that. I don't think there's anyone in our government or in our country right now that has more respect than General Kelly. I don't think there's but few people who deserve more respect than General Kelly. And to attack him for his sincere explanation and his heartfelt explanation, knowing the loss of his family and his own son who served and paid that price, and to attack him like that because he came out and expressed his views in such a sincere and powerful way, go ahead and call him odious. Say what you will. The American people are watching this, and they are smart enough to make an appraisal of who is sincere and who has the best interests of our country at heart. And those who are politicians who are trying to move forward a political agenda, the American people can see the difference.
Yes, sir. Chris Stewart, an honor to have you on the program. Thank you very much, sir.
Good,
appreciate it.
Good to be with you. Thank you.